Hey guys, what's up? This is Mike 242 here. I bet you didn't expect this. So my money problems have sort of dwindled last time I made the final gun collection video. It's still an issue, but it's not as bad. I actually can build my well, I didn't really sell all of my guns. I sold quite a few of them, but I kept most of them because I knew in the long run that they would just appreciate in value. Especially what I have for you here today. This is a Canadian single shot, beautiful shotgun. As you can see, the bluing is pretty much gone off of this thing. But from what I see, the only in the front sight is also missing. But it's a single shot 12 gauge, Cooey model 840, made in Canada. Now this was probably made sometime before I'm going to say 1970. If I can find a date on it. I think that's a serial number or a date. Made by Winchester Western. Canada Limited. It does have a beautiful walnut stock on it. Let's see if I'm trying to get that in the light. Hold on. We'll get you right under the light and I can show it right under the light right here. So as you can see, it has a lot of marks on it, but overall it's actually a quite nice stock. Now I think they redid the fore end here because it's not as shiny or nice looking as the buttstock is, but the only rust I can actually find is just on that trigger guard there, and that's nothing the little sandpaper can't get off. And see a little bit of the bluing is still there, not much. I'm gonna say this is probably like not even a 1% left bluing on this thing. Like they must have had major rust issues with it and just completely sanded it or dunked it in vinegar or that metal rescue stuff that completely takes off like all the rust, but takes the bluing off as well. And what I've been really looking for in a single shot shotgun, I can't find them in any other shotgun besides this Canadian 840 here, an extractor, because there's nothing worse, well, in my mind anyway, when you're done shooting, to open the thing, you gotta manually take it out. Now, I mean, it doesn't seem like a big issue. I just find that really annoying. And it's so easy to fast reload. Boom, pops out, grab another one, in, right? But overall, it's a cool little gun. And I might do a little project with this. I'm planning. Now in Canada, the way our laws are very weird, and this is the only time that Canadian gun laws beat American laws, okay? So hear me out. You cannot legally cut down your non-semi-automatic shotgun, so pump action, lever action, single shot, whatever. As long as it's not semi-automatic, you cannot cut it down past 18 inches, so probably I could cut that much off, probably right about there-ish, and I'd be legal. And I'm pretty sure that's the way it is in America too. But if you buy a barrel under 18 inches, that's fine. If you buy a 9-inch barrel, put it on here, perfectly legal. You don't do anything, no paperwork, nothing. It's weird. You can buy a barrel less than 18 inches, but once you cut less than 18 inches, that's illegal. Which doesn't make any sense. I could buy a barrel that's 9 inches, but if I cut it down to 9 inches, illegal. Our gun laws are very weird like that, and I haven't found a replacement barrel for this. So I'm gonna cut it down to 18 inches, and that's gonna be a good little bush gun. I'm also gonna, I'm not sure if I want to spray paint it or leave it the way it is. The way it is, it's gonna rust, like really bad. Like if I take it out in the woods and do what I usually do with guns and use them. Use them pretty hard. And when I cut this down, it'll be, I can also just take it apart pretty easily. I'm not going to do it now because I don't really want to put it back together, but all you do, basically, do this, and then I'm pretty sure you pull, you do something. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out, but, and, yeah, that's all you do for that, so you could put it in your backpack pretty easily. Also, I might cut down the stock a little bit, maybe to right here, because I won't really need all of that length right there, maybe. But, yeah, I haven't shot it yet, just bought it today. So hopefully it fires. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to do a little, I'll just hit the ceiling there, there's, if you can see, I don't know, Cooey, it says Cooey Model 40, you can't see that, no you can't. But anyway, it's pretty beat up, but I got it for $140 Canadian, and that's a pretty good price for these. These go right around $200. This is a little bit shady condition, exterior wise, but I'm sure internally it probably works fine. I don't see any rust in the barrel, it just looks like they haven't cleaned it, so I'll probably have to clean that soon. But yeah, overall solid, no wiggle anywhere, no wiggle even in this, even though all you do is just pull down and clip it up, the fore end here. When I saw this, they have a website for my local gun shop. When I saw this for $140, I was like, damn, that's a good deal. Well, originally it was $150, but they know me and I go there like literally once a week, so they were like, we'll give you a deal. So they gave me $10 off. Not big, but you know, for a college student, that's a lot of money. And that's like a whole week's worth of food right there. Anyway, this will give me a lot of food for a while if I actually use it for hunting. But yeah, I wanted to make a little video on it so I can remember what it looks like before I cut it down. And yeah, I do have another one of these, but it's like in near perfect condition. Like the bluing is there, beautiful stock, as you probably saw in my last video. But I don't want to cut that one down because that's a grandfathered shotgun, sorry. So I don't want to, you know, cut down something that's a family heirloom. This, however, I don't really care about. $140, that's like nothing. Well, nothing for guns anyway. That's Canadian, mind you, so that's gonna be about, I don't know, probably just under $100 Canadian. I mean, American, sorry. So about $90 maybe, $90 to $100 for this American. It's not bad, and it's not like those cheap ass Chinese. What I forget the name of them. Rossi, Midland, all those fucking trash guns. Okay, well I wouldn't say they're trash, but the quality is not that great compared to this, because this was made back in the olden days where men were men and, you know, women were too, as Barry would say from Moss Pawn and Gun. I miss Barry, man, he made those videos so awesome. But yeah, guys, I'm not really sure what I could do with this yet, but man, like I almost do not want to sand down the stock to spray paint it because it's so nice. But I bought it for a reason, and if I don't spray paint this, it will just keep rusting. I mean, unless I you know, oil it a lot. But yeah. Anyway, end of the video there. I've been talking for a while, and I do have a cold, so you're gonna have to deal with that. But overall, it looks like a mint firearm. Definitely gonna have to be spraying some what do you call that, brake cleaner all over it. FYI, brake cleaner does melt most plastics and polymers, so don't use it on your polymer rifles or shotguns or whatever. And it will probably ruin your wood too, so don't spray it on that. But however, this is a cheap shotgun, so I don't care. So I don't know if you guys can see down the barrel, if I can get a close-up shot of that. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's pretty dirty back there. I thought it was pitting at first, but when I actually really look through it, it does not. It is just a lot of crud that they did not clean out before they... This gun has probably not been cleaned in a long time, because that is a lot. I don't know if you can really see the amount of grossness in there, but I've shot my Maverick 88 2,000 rounds through it, 2,000 shells through it. Clean it, obviously, but one time I didn't clean it for like 500 rounds, and it wasn't as dirty as this is. So they obviously have never cleaned this, or they just beat it. But there you go, and that's the way she goes, boys. So cheers, smoke a cigarette, and yeah, guys.